Hi everybody, I'm Sandie LaMantia with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Elite Properties, and welcome to First Time Home Buyer Fridays. Today we are once again with John Crute with U.S. Bank Home Mortgage, and John is going to give us another tip which is going to be very helpful for you if this is the year that you're thinking about buying your first home. So John, one of the things that I always think that is confusing to the public and sometimes even to us as realtors is the difference between what loan commitment is and what a clear to close is, and how soon do you need those so that it makes the transaction go smoothly?
Well, loan commitment is something that's in your contract that says 10 days prior to closing, the loan should be done. And technically, to meet loan commitment, you should be clear to close at that point. What clear to close means is that everybody's done with the file, we can send it to the closing department, send numbers out to the title company, and we start the closing process. Many times, though, just to meet loan commitment, a lot of lenders will send some sort of letter that says, yeah, we've preliminarily approved this loan. We still need a couple things, but we're going to be fine, but we got 10 more days to get it. And then they end up fighting the deadline a couple days before closing to get it, and then numbers and everything gets delayed, and that's when horror stories kind of start getting born. So loan commitment means that the loan should be done and the loan should be clear to close. Clear to close means I can close the loan tomorrow if I need to.
So the loan commitment is really a more integral piece of the transaction than the clear to close?
Well, it's kind of the same thing, because by making that loan commitment, we're saying we are clear to close.
Okay.
And that's where you want to be, because that puts the seller at ease, it puts the buyer at ease, it starts the closing process. It gives you a week to 10 days to start working stuff out. Now, just because it's clear to close 10 days out doesn't mean that title companies are going to get their numbers 10 days out. They might get them 7 days out, but at least the process has started. As an example, I've got one closing Friday. It's been clear to close for a week. Numbers went out a couple days ago. The borrower got their number this morning. They've got 48 hours to go get their check. It's a nice, controlled, smooth closing.
Okay. Well, I think that's really important just for everyone to understand, because I think there's some misconception about what is clear to close and what is loan commitment. So thank you for giving us that information.
You're welcome.
So everybody remember that if you have any questions and you really want to find out a little bit more about what you're approved for, you need to call John Crute, a U.S. Home Mortgage Company, and his number is 618-616-8628. So make sure you tune in next week for another tip.